meaningful to me and
Good afternoon. I am Monica from Channel 5 News, and we have a breaking news. Well-known entrepreneur Don Juan has passed away. After Don Juan has been sucked by hell, friends and lady lovers have come out revealing the truth of Don Juan. And now, we are going live with Eve Macias, who is going to inform us more of the shocking story.
Thank you, Monica. I'm here with Doña Elvira, a former nun and Don Juan's ex-wife. As you can see, she's currently severely ill from what doctors are saying is most likely a sexually transmitted disease. Along with Doña Elvira, many other women who had the most intimate encounters with Don Juan are now reporting having symptoms of this disease. Family and friends were shocked to find out about his numerous affairs and health condition. Doña Elvira, would you please enlighten us about who Don Juan really was? How would you describe him?
Well, I would describe Don Juan to be a seductive, wealthy man whom I personally did not know he was unfaithful. He knew what he wanted and he would do anything to get it.
I see you. And how did Don Juan manage to make you fall in love with him?
Oh, mercy! He sold the world to me and made me feel beautiful with all his words and all his promises, and I believed it. And I didn't know that in reality he was an opportunist man, a liar, and irreverent. He lived for the moment and loved every girl that walked by his path.
I see. Do you feel that his death brings you peace and justice? Are you glad he's going to hell?
Well, honestly, I think his death did not solve anything at all. I loved him with the utmost tenderness. Nothing in the world was so dear to me. All I asked in return was that he amended his life and avoided eternal ruin. Heaven has purged my soul of all the unworthy passion I felt for him, and now he's condemned to eternal torment.
Thank you, Doña Elvira. I appreciate your insight. There you have it, Monica, from one of the women that he seduced. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you for that, Evie. And now we're going to an interview that was taken earlier with his personal valet and servant.
Is it true that you never spoke up against Don Juan's actions before his death? And if so, was it because you were afraid of him?
I actually never spoke up against him when he was alive, but it wasn't really because I was afraid of him. I just did it out of respect for the man. As my only source of income, I always tried to keep him happy. I always played the part that he was paying me to play. I was able to advise him in many of the situations in his life, but I always had to be careful about it. There was things that he didn't want to hear, and there was things that, when I did say them, he would just get upset. I really just wanted him to save his own soul. But knowing how stubborn he was, I know that his salvation was out of reach.
I understand. Now that Don Juan is dead, are you willing to tell us more about his many sexual encounters and his immoral behavior?
He fell in love with almost every girl he saw. He actually felt as though he was in love with them. It was really quite strange. But now that he's dead, just the poor girls have to suffer with that STD that he spread to them.
Now that Don Juan is dead, would you be willing to tell us more of who he really was?
He was a misunderstood man. He never really thought that he had bad intentions. He was simply often overwhelmed by his hormones. He really did feel as though he was in love with every girl that he met. Of course, this is only until he got what he wanted. To the world, he may seem like an unfaithful, seductive, inhumanistic, opportunistic man, but really, he was just a man who let his feelings get the best of him.
I see. So, do you feel that he got what he deserved? Are you glad that he will be spending all eternity in Hades?
Yes, I am really happy that he's going to be spending all eternity in hell, and I do think that he got what he deserved. I kind of just wish that I would have been paid, but, he was definitely, spreading these, sexual transmitted diseases, and he never thought about consequences or anything, so, yeah, I'm glad that, he felt God's wrath.
I see. Thank you. Back to you in the studio, Monica.